Hey Ray, how you doing?
Hey, Len. Good to see you.
You too. It's been a while.
Yep. I was taking advantage of this platform with the bookies Facebook blog to reconnect with some old friends and
Good deal.
kind of relive especially the people who were friends of Jamie McVeigh, and you're one of my favorite poets. And when we did the book launch for The Ghost of Jamie McVeigh, it wasn't a hard decision to invite you to read at the opening. So
I appreciated it.
yeah,
I remember that well.
You made a big impression on a lot of people who were there who were not in the writing community. So I had a lot of compliments about your work.
That's always nice.
Yeah. So
poetry is kind of a somebody's out there listening, but I have no idea who sort of thing, you know?
That's so true. So what have you been up to lately? Just trying to catch up with people, you know?
Yeah. I've been keeping busy, but nothing new and exciting. I mean, I've got, the last year I've had 3 books come out, including the Poems Against Cancer thing. And right now I'm mostly doing submissions and working on my photography.
Oh yeah.
Thinking of other stuff that I want to do with writing, broadsides, maybe some real limited edition books, stuff like that. But it's just kicking thoughts around for now.
Okay. What's the most recent book? I'm not sure if I'm up to date.
Well, the last 3, last November was the River Singing book out of Lexington, Kentucky. The second one was Kelsey Press came out with Pictures, Postcards, Letters, which is a full collection. And then the most recent is the chapbook for Poems Against Cancer.
Right.
And that's the 7th one I've done of those.
Yeah, I subscribed one year, and I was just amazed. Every piece was excellent.
Well, thank you. It's doing these 30/30s, 30 poems in 30 days. It's always a coin toss whether everything's going to be good or not.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of revision that goes into it, not a lot of editing.
Right.
I probably spend as much time trying to think up ideas to write about or find ideas to write about as I do actually writing.
Yeah, I know that's always my problem. Although I revise a lot, but like say if I couldn't do that, to just turn something around as quickly as you do and still have it be readable, it's quite an accomplishment.
I tend to revise while I'm writing, which everybody says is a no-no. Thou shalt not edit your work while you're writing your work, but it's the way I've always done it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Line by line, you write a sentence, you go back and rework it.
Yeah, and with these poetry months, the 30/30s, one advantage to that is if I get stuck on something, I know to abandon it. I can grab something else to work on rather than, I can write some crap and then go try to fix it later. If I want to get it right the first time and I can't, it's not worth doing right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite an accomplishment. So you have that book out. If somebody wants to pick up one of those books, where do they find them?
They're going to find them. They're on Etsy.
Etsy.
Yeah, and if they just look me up by name, I've actually got a storefront out there that I sell my books through, and most of them are on Amazon or Barnes and Noble.
Okay, yeah, but wasn't aware of the Etsy deal, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's where all my poetry and short fiction is at, with the exception of 2 books that have sold out, and I'm waiting to get them restocked.
Yeah.
Other than that, Amazon has some of the poetry, but not all of it. It has the 2 short fiction collections, and then it's got the 5 books of history that I wrote.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, I know you've always been pretty active in the poetry readings and open mics and things like that. Have you done anything virtually lately?
oh yeah, I've done, just in terms of readings. Well, I'm doing Molly's every month. Al and Nina's.
Yeah. I just saw a blurb about that. The next
Yeah,
one.
that's the regular. There are a couple in Ohio and in North Carolina that I've gone to a couple of times to read online. So there's maybe 2, 3 a month right now. And I've also done some recordings for, not for reading series, but the Pygmalion International Literary Festival, which is out of Urbana. I did a 10 poem.
Yeah.
I did a 10 poem recording for them. There's a cable access TV station in Bedford, Massachusetts, that was looking for writers outside of that area to do readings for them. And so I got in touch, and I did close to 20 minutes in reading on Zoom for them.
All right.
You know, it's the new way of being published in a lot of senses.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's
Yeah, because I miss that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm not ready to go out in public and read. You know, I know there's the one up north. Can't remember who's doing that one Sunday a month at
Highland Park thing.
No, not Highland Park. She is not going live face to face with anything right now. The bar where you did the Jamie McBee launch.
Yeah, Bar Evolution. They're doing They've been doing their once a
There's
week.
someplace close to that is doing a live reading one Sunday a month.
Oh.
And I'm just not ready for that.
Yeah. I've been going to the Bar Evolution just because it is outside, and you can walk up, scope it out, and see if you're comfortable with it. If not, you turn around and walk away.
Yeah. I'm 72. I've got some comorbidities, and I even think twice. I think twice before I go shopping.
I get you. Is there anything you'd want to share with us today?
Yeah. Let me give you a prose poem, at least for starters. I might give you another one if we've got the time. Like almost everything I'm writing right now, this is ekphrastic. I spend my time out on Pinterest and everywhere else I can find that has images.
Okay. Yeah.
And if something strikes a chord, suggests the first line or a last line or whatever, I'll set it aside and then write from it. This is from a 1931 photograph in Brooklyn, New York, of Barnum Brothers.
Okay.
And the tie-in there is that my father was 6 years old in Brooklyn at the time this picture was taken. So, lions and tigers and holes. Something in the picture says, "Remember me," each time he holds it in trembling hands. Turning it over, he sounds out the words in pencil there. Circus. He knows that. The place with wild animals and, let's see, yes, with other things. Brooklyn is harder. He thinks he might have lived there, but his wife says he confuses it with Chicago. He doesn't know where that is, though he guesses it's a place. 1931 is easy. That's the year he was 6 and his first brother was 3. Right before the family moved from Brooklyn, to his uncle's farm overlooking the fjord in Norway. He smiles, turns the picture over. Here's "Remember Me," but doesn't.
All right.
Who says poetry has to be cheerful?
Everybody's looking for that sort of thing, but Yeah, that's great. That's great. You have another short one?
Yeah. This one is three Japanese forms rolled into one. There's a senryu, which is the human version of a haiku, dudu itso, which is just a different arrangement of syllables per line, and a tanka, which is the traditional 5-line Japanese verse. And it's based on pictures of a guy fishing in a boat, in a small Japanese fisherman's boat, and a separate photograph of a woman laying in the bottom of a Japanese fisherman's type of boat. Ancient patterns. Shrouding morning lake, weighted net carves splashing arc. Lonely man fishes. Lazy stream feeds silver flash. Faithless lover slips away. Ripples soothe her broken heart, sleeping to dry tears. Fog keeps them apart. Lake and fish are all he knows. Love feels far away. Small boats drift past each other. Hard days look for better times.
Well, you're demonstrating your range there quite a bit, but always good imagery.
I'm playing a lot. You know, I've been writing for public consumption for 55 years now, and yeah, I'm just playing around.
Very good. You got to write for your
as far as forms are concerned.
Yeah.
Writing for myself, yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm glad you can share some of it with us. This is Lennart Lundh, poet and photographer also. So we'll keep an eye open for your next book.
Cool.
Check out that Etsy page.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Good seeing you again, Len. Take care.
You take care, my friend.
Bye.
Bye-bye.